No.
Oh.
Hi. Hi, YouTube. It's Lindsay and
Jenny.
and this is our very first video together, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to make a quick TTC update for everybody. There's not really any new news in the TTC department. Today Saturday we had a positive ovulation test on Thursday, which was bittersweet. It was bitter because it's like a reminder that we're not trying to have a baby this month because we have to take a month off, but it was nice because it was right on track to when it was supposed to be, so we know that the last 2 months I've ovulated right on schedule, so it's nice to help predict the future. The newest development in our journey to try and have a baby is the idea that we might be switching donors, possibly. Yeah.
So that's been the topic of conversation all day.
Yeah, and the reason why we're thinking we might possibly
That's oatmeal.
That's our cat. One of the reasons why we think we might possibly switch donors is because our donor does live in Florida, like I mentioned before. So every time we go there to try, it's like $400 to $500. And for him to come home, it's about $300 for him to fly out here for just 2 days. And he's been working so much that it's not really an option for him to come here. So every time we try, it's going to be us going there. And I only have 2 more weeks left of vacation. So if we go in July, which I think that we're probably going to, then then I only have 1 week left. And since it's going to be back to school in August, I'm not going to be able to go until September or October, which means we're prolonging or trying to conceive, which we don't want to do.
I was looking, every time I look at oatmeal, it's like.
So, what are your thoughts about switching donors?
I don't know. What are my thoughts about switching donors?
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes more sense to go with the donor that's here. I think it's financially better, and I think it's just a better chance altogether, because if something does get messed up because the month before her ovulation didn't happen when it was supposed to, so we basically wasted $300 on a plane ticket for him to come home, and then there was just no
reason for it.
Yeah, there's just no purpose behind it.
So the other donor is a friend of ours, and he's engaged and he's getting married in July to another friend of ours. And we've talked to her about it. Basically, we haven't even talked to him. She talked to him, and she said that he's good with everything. So we're going to sit down sometime next week and actually have an actual conversation, not through text message, about it. They have 2 children, so we know that fertility is not an issue with him, which is something we're kind of questioning with our other donor because he smoked a lot of pot. And so we're just a little bit concerned about whether or not everything works. So that's a plus, that we know everything works with him, and like Jenny said, that it's obviously a lot cheaper, it's a lot more convenient, it's seriously like 5 minutes down the road.
The end result is that we want a baby, and it's just more of an option with this other donor that's living here. So unfortunately, like, our first pick is our donor that's in Florida because he's basically a male version of me, so it would be the closest thing to if Lindsay and I were able to have our own child. But if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And there's just too many factors that aren't coming together on that end. So.
And it's very sad to try to make the switch to a different donor because we have had our hearts and our minds set on it being our donor from Florida because we love him. And like Jenny said, it's a male version of her, and that's wonderful because I want our child to have as many characteristics of her as possible. So on that note, we actually looked at some donor sperm online. We're trying to match up her background and her skin color and hair color and everything. And
is drinking on camera forbidden?
No, it is not. No, it's fine. So we did that, and I just wasn't too excited about it. I think that we really want a known donor for the benefit that if our child does have questions, we're able to actually give him an answer rather than pulling up a computer screen and saying, this is who we chose, and we chose this person because they like skiing. don't care
I
about
just
the
want to know that the person's not a complete psychopath.
Yeah,
and,
she actually wants there to be a spot on there that says, likes puppies.
I do. I want to know if they enjoy puppies. I mean,
Yeah.
if they go around and kick kittens and stuff, I don't want them to be our donor.
and we know that the other donor, the one that lives right here in town, he likes animals because he has 1 million turtles. Not 1 million. He has like, what, 7, 9?
And now they're bored.
No, they like it. They like hearing
I know.
about it. So he has pets. So that makes us happy. Our biggest concern is actually more of him and his wife wanting to be a part of the baby's life once it's here, because we do know that they want more children, and we know that they have two children and they love them, and we're just concerned about that because I'm selfish and I don't want to share the baby. I don't know how selfish Jenny is. But
ideally, we don't want any interference in our life with our child. So
yeah, so that's our main concern, and they seem like they're okay with it, and they're saying, oh, it's going to be your baby, and that'll be fine, but we just want to be, Uncle Blank and Aunt Blank.
but sometimes minds change.
Yeah, so that's our biggest concern. So we want to make sure that if we do decide to switch donors, that we're going to have our known donor contract signed, and then as soon as the baby comes, waive his rights. And yeah. So I think
today.
Yeah, she's tired. She's been at a party. Friends moving away, Chicago. Right?
Illinois, not Chicago. Somewhere around there.
Her friend's moving. So she's been at a party. So I think the first thing that we're going to focus on right now is Zach's taking a fertility test at home to see if he's fertile. And then after we get the results from that, we'll kind of make our decision about what we want to do in July. We want to just try one last time with Zach, and we want to do this one last time going to Florida. And if it doesn't work, then we'll see about our...
I don't want to go to Florida, for the record. I don't like Florida.
What don't you like about Florida?
It's too damn hot.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes and what we decide. Right now, I'm not sure. Right now, I'm on the decision of we're not going to Florida. So, but I think obviously she is going to Florida. So.
Well, no, I just...
Have a nice trip.
I'm not going by myself.
I know, I'm joking with you. It's fine.
She would go to Florida.
Yeah,
we're thinking about flying to Florida. And then the other night I was looking at how much gas was for us to drive to Florida, and it was cheaper than the plane tickets. But Jenny says we can't drive again unless we get a hotel, which would make it not cheaper than the plane tickets. So
you want to drive again? You have at it. Do you remember the disaster? Okay. How long can this video be? Because
it can be as long as we want it to be.
Don't you not remember the disaster of getting there and coming home?
That I was tired?
Beyond tired, we were like delirious. We were...
Well, that's because I didn't sleep the night before.
Oh, whatever. Now she's going to make lies. So.
I'm not making lies.
We're not driving to Florida again unless we get a hotel room.
Or sleep in the car?
She said sleep in the car last time, and guess how much we slept in the car?
But I wasn't tired. I didn't really well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so that's our TTC update, and we'll try to conceive. She's not hip on the lingo. I've been reading books, so that's why I know.
I read books, just not those books.
Yeah, I've been reading the pregnancy books. So, that's what I've been doing. Alright, so we'll keep you posted. Zach should get his fertility kit in the mail in 3 to 5 business days, because I bought it off Amazon.com. And then I'll let you guys know what happens with that. Bye.
Bye.